Hello everybody, welcome to a new episode of Slice of Tech, and today I'm going to be talking about cubicle.xyz. It's a brand new project and I'm very excited about it. It's just like Minecraft. In fact, it's made for Minecraft gamers really, and I'm going to show you a little bit about how it works. Okay, so you can see here, this is a model that generates when you automatically open it up, a beautiful representation of a monarch butterfly. And if I fly around a little bit closer, I can even drop down and show you that this is made entirely out of Minecraft style blocks. And we can go and try our own version of something like this by clicking at the top, File, and New File. Now it's going to give us some building options here. I'm going to start with a very basic simple flat world, and you can see here I've got a nice flat Minecraft world, and I can zoom in and I can actually press spacebar twice, which is like the jump button on the keyboard, and I can roam around my little area that I've created. Now, just like when you play Minecraft on a computer, the controls are quite fiddly to get used to. So you use the number keys to choose your different type of block. You can press the E button to get your inventory. Now, most of the blocks that you can get on Minecraft are also in this platform, and there are more blocks coming as well. There are more updates being added to it. But what I really like about this for education is that it doesn't have a lot of the blocks that are irritating or annoying. It doesn't have mobs that attack people. It doesn't have dynamite that explodes. It doesn't have any of that sort of coding element to it. It's really just about the building and creating models. And so you've got all the different colors in there that you might need, or if you want to go very Minecraft traditional, you can choose your different blocks up here too. So you can choose where you want to put your blocks in at the bottom, and click tick, and we'll come out of here. And so again, it's just by using, now I would always recommend using a mouse while you're doing this because it's much easier. And then you can right click and create. I'm not very good at this. Now you'll notice the shading isn't great. This is a brand new product. It is online based. The person who's created it is working on things like that, and it is set to improve. But really, for school, I think it does everything you need. I'm not amazing at Minecraft, but I'm sure your students will probably be better than you are and better than I am. So they'll be able to use this much more creatively. Perhaps they could create a plan of a volcano, or perhaps an ancient civilization, or map out a certain area, map out a new school plan. They can do all sorts of things on there, and they have all of those resources to help them. But there are some fantastic tools within cubicle.xyz which actually aren't even in Minecraft. So whilst this is web-based and anyone can access it on any device, it works on iPads as well as Chromebooks and computers, they can also get some really cool tools. So I'm going to press escape and go up to the tools up here. And we have this thing called a generator, and we have a terrain generator. So if I click on the terrain generator, we have all these sliders. Now, I'm not going to explain really how all of them work. And also it's quite fun just to have a little play around. If we click build, and so students can just have a little play around with this, and you'll notice that it creates a new terrain each time. So I can delete some of these nice and straightforward. You can have a look at some of the brushes. So for example, here we have a tree brush. Okay, so I can select a tree brush, and I can literally quickly add loads and loads of trees into a certain area. So immediately I've got myself a little forest area that I've built. And there are loads of other tools like that too in the brush area. You know, we can have this erode brush, this fill, some grass, copy and paste, replacing. So some really nice different skills and tools that your students can play around with. You can even just add in any block you like, create a brush of it, and then quickly scan it right across. Now, in terms of the tools, is great. Do you know what my favorite thing probably in this web-based tool is the undo button on this website, and something that Minecraft doesn't have, and I wish it had. If I start creating some trees like this and I decide I don't want those trees there, I can literally just go edit undo and they will disappear. That is magnificent. I really do wish that was in the actual Minecraft game. Other things that you can do, you can set where your home start point is. You can change it, play around with the lighting. There's loads of really interesting different things that really I haven't got my head around just yet either. But what I love about this is that when you save your project, it saves it as a URL. Okay, you have your own unique web address for this creation that you've created, and you can share that with your classmates, with your fellow students. So, for example, I could decide that everyone in my class is going to start with this template. So they're all going to be using this template as their starting point. They will then open up using that link, but it will create their own version of it immediately, almost like their own copy. And then if they save their copy, it will give them a unique new web address. So again, if I wanted to now click File and Save Projects, because I've now changed it, I've got a new URL, which then I can share. And that means that basically you can share worlds, or students can share worlds with each other and not trash them, which is another big issue when you're using Minecraft, especially collaboratively, how they end up wrecking each other's worlds. This can be done independently, but you still have an opportunity to enter other people's, have an explore, and give people feedback. So in terms of the way that's set up, and I know there are improvements coming, I actually really like that part of this website. In terms of exporting the work, you can actually export it into a file that you can use in Minecraft, but that's beyond what I'm going to go through here. But you can also just export it as an image too, and you get a nice picture of basically your view of your world. So again, there was a nice image, basically almost like a camera shot. I can just escape, file, export as an image, take that shot, and then I've got a nice image of my creation. Right, okay, I think I'll leave it there for now. I'm really excited to hear what you can do with cubicle.xyz, this great Minecraft-style building tool completely on the web. Thanks for stopping by. So as you start to get really familiar with these tools, you can start using the copy and paste tool. So here I'm going to use copy selection, and you basically have this brick here, which is the selection tool, and you've got to click on the corners and they all do different effects. So here, this corner, I can move over to that side, there, and I click, and I can click on this one down here. Drag it down to the bottom like that, and so I've got pretty much all of my house selected, my amazing wooden house. And then I escape and click on this paste brush tool, and I click on the paste tool, and now when I click back on the screen, I can now place my fabulous looking house, and I can rotate it in whichever way I'd like to go by clicking, by left clicking, and I right click to place it. So I can put one down here, one, rotate it, and put it here, and here, and here, and you can see that it doesn't matter in terms of the way the land is, it will just plonk it down exactly how I copied and pasted it. So you can put it inside the land as well, and it will just replace that block with the one you want to replace it with. That is a really useful and cool tool, and something that those students who have played Minecraft before will not have used before. A really cool tool is the replace brush. So here I can actually find all of the grass blocks and change it with a stone, a diorite block. Okay, and then match it for, and then I can then go around and just sweep and just add in, and it will find any dirt and swap it. But look, it won't change my house because I didn't ask it to change my house, only to change the dirt blocks. That's a really cool tool. Now obviously I can change that brush size to be a bit bigger. I can, let's make it 16, and we can see it's like I'm painting over the grass. It's really cool tool. It won't affect the water either because it doesn't tell it to change the water. We have this overlay brush, which is similar to the replace dot, but this time this will do it wherever you want. So again, I can have a top block, some wooden planks, or a middle block of that, a top block of, let's try this, see what it looks like. So then when I click, we're getting that nice effect of the top block. Inside, you can see I've got the other block inside because that's what I put in the middle. So here I've got a fill tool, and again I can select an area with my right click and click right click again. At the corner I've got my material, so I can choose, say I'm going to make a huge big block of cobwebs, and then I click run and it fills in a huge area full of cobwebs. You can see there they are. So really nice way of adding in a huge big feature if you wanted to as well, where it's all the same blocks. Something again that in the normal Minecraft mode you can't do easily.